Up over a fee after their homes in a Bayside apartment complex burned down. Residents in White Oaks were told they would have to pay hundreds of dollars to get their stuff back. But as Fox 6's Derica Williams explains, the outrage apparently, Derica, caused by a miscommunication.
That's right, but there is a sliver of truth that remains with that price tag. Now, the issue all stems around from a letter that was sent around to those affected, and it was sent by a restoration company that's preparing to enter this charred building.
This was a beautiful shot of my sister.
Claire Stillman is sifting through the images she had.
He took all of these photos,
hoping to uplift her father's spirits. The artist and photographer had much of his work and belongings damaged when his unit was caught in the midst of a blaze.
It's just sad and hard.
Stillman has been helping him pick up the pieces and start fresh while helping others get the information they need to start over with a couple of social media groups.
I'm hoping that we can figure out ways to help meet people's needs.
Like many, she was initially taken aback when she saw this letter sent from the Paul Davis Restoration Company, which reads in part, "I am offering to spend up to 30 minutes with my team in each unit to retrieve items for the cost of $250 per unit, which would need to be paid before any work began."
My initial reaction was, wow, that's really harsh.
An estimator says the fee is required for their services.
I have to pay for my employees and pay for the insurance and the liability.
He said their technicians have the training and special equipment for a dangerous scene like this.
The only qualified contractors are allowed to go into the space.
News that's troubling for affected families.
We just want access to our own things, and we want to be able to figure out whether these things are worth holding on to or letting go. I don't want anybody else making decisions on our possessions regarding that. And I'm hoping that Katz Properties is also going to show compassion and support for the people that have been suffering with this problem.
And as it turned out, White Oaks Apartments never signed off on that letter, and it was sent out prematurely. Well, management tells me they are working on several options for residents to be able to get inside of this building and retrieve their belongings, and they'll provide those options next week. As it turns out, also for the restoration company, they did say they have about 8 to 10 people already signed up to pay. Reporting live in Bayside, Derica Williams, Fox 6 News.
Yeah, you can see both sides of that story. Derica, thank you.